Welcome to VLearn, Virtual Learning Network. This is session number 10 of Retail Marketing and the chapter is Pricing. The topics to be covered are Introduction, External Influences on Retail Pricing Strategy, Retail Pricing Objectives and Approaches as well as Strategies, Tactics for the Fine-Tuning the Base Price, Setting Retail Prices, Methods for Setting Retail Prices, Role of Price Elasticity and Sensitivity and Consumer Responsiveness to Prices. The right price can influence the quantities of various products or services that consumers will buy, which in turn determine the total revenue and the profit of the retail store. So the right price that can influence the quantity which a consumer buys. Hence, sound pricing decisions are important to successful retail business. Retailers should have understanding of the characteristics of the people who shop at their store, reasons why they shop, and degree of consistency between the price perception of consumers and store's price philosophy. So, retailers should have that understanding of the characteristics of the people of their shopping and the price perception which they have, the reasons why they shop at their store, the degree of consistency between the price perception of consumers and store's price philosophy. External influences on retail pricing strategy. External influences on retail pricing strategy. Customers. Every retailer needs to understand the price sensitivity of customers that form his target segment. This price sensitivity is based on various personal, social or geographical factors that presents a major challenge for retailers while setting prices. For example, in the case of the Bangalore-based coffee chain Cafe Coffee Day (CCD), it plans to expand and set up 200 stores across 60 cities before the end of 2004. So, the pricing strategy would be according to the geographical factors as well as the characteristics of the people who come. One needs to know their customers' desires for different products and whether price is an important issue in their purchasing decision or not. A price range that people will pay for the product need to be established. That is, what is the high and low price that the merchandise will have to fall within for someone to buy the product. Convenience oriented. They are willing to pay higher prices for reduction in the shopping effort. So they tend to prefer buying from websites like foolwala.com or establishments like Domino's Pizza where there are no delivery hassles and orders can be placed quickly. So is the convenience which is mattering or which is important for the people concerned? Image oriented. They differentiate between various stores on the basis of image and the products they stock and not the price. They look for prestige value from their shopping. These customers would prefer retailers like Tiffany, Alucas, Dewan Sahib or restaurants like Ruby Tuesday. These customers would prefer retailers like Tiffany. So variety oriented. They prefer retailers who have a wide range and assortment to choose from and charge fair prices. So people who prefer variety, who have a wide range and assortment to choose from. Loyalty oriented. These customers purchase at familiar prices where the retailer or staff of the retail outlet recognizes them. So that has a loyalty factor. Suppliers. Both the retailer and the supplier like to have control and want the price according to their own image, goals and objectives. With the advent of internet, manufacturers are selling their goods directly to the final customer. In case of an exclusive distribution network, the retailer carries products of the particular manufacturer only. So when a customer wants the product or brand of a particular manufacturer, then in that case exclusive distribution network, then the retailer carries products of that particular manufacturer only. Competitors. They are the most influential factor in determining the price. The competitive environment affects the freedom of a retailer to fix prices to a great extent. Competition can range from being perfect competition to a monopoly. So that also affects the freedom of the retailer to fix prices. Government. Legal issues affecting the retail environment can be broadly divided into two. One that affects the buying of merchandise, such as price discrimination and vertical price fixing, and the other that affects the customer, horizontal price fixing, predatory pricing and bait and switch tactics. So that these are some of the things, one that affects the buying of merchandise, such as price discrimination of the retailer as well as the customer. Retail pricing objectives. Retailers are supposed to determine their objectives as first step in pricing. When deciding on pricing objectives, retailer needs to consider the overall financial, marketing and strategic objectives of the retail business, the characteristics of product or brand, consumer price elasticity and price points, and the resources available. Retail pricing approaches. There are three retail pricing approaches based on the long-term objectives of the pricing decision. They are discount orientation. Here, low prices are used as a major tool for competitive advantage, wherein the store portrays a low status image while profit margins are kept low to target price-based customers. At the market orientation, these kinds of stores normally set average prices. It offers solid service, a nice atmosphere to the shoppers, margins are average to good, and it stocks moderate to above quality products. So, at the market orientation, these kinds of stores normally set average prices and high quality, offers high quality. Upscale orientation. Here, competitive advantage is derived from the prestigious image of the store. The profit margins per unit are high, but coupled with higher operating costs and lower inventory turnover. These stores usually stock distinctive product offerings and provide high quality service, building up customer loyalty. The products stored generally go with the image of the store. Like such stores would stock Christian Dior perfumes and Rolex watches, it may be appropriate in situations of inelastic demand in which an organization decides to keep its prices high. So these kind of stores have a competitive advantage which has its prestigious image, and the profit margins per unit are quite high, but coupled with high operating costs and lower inventory turnover. So the distinctive product offerings are there, where the quality service is high as well as the prices are also high. So they have the prestigious image which builds up the customer loyalty. Everyday low pricing, EDLP. EDLP has been popularized by large international retailers like Walmart and Home Depot. Everyday low pricing. This strategy demands stability of retail prices below MRP, maximum retail price, mentioned on the goods, that is at a level somewhere between the regular price at which the goods are sold and the deep discount price offered when a sale is held. So basically this strategy demands stability of retail prices below MRP. High-low pricing. In high-low pricing, retailers offer prices that are sometimes above their competition's ELDP, but they use advertisements to promote frequent sales. High-low pricing, retailers offer prices that are sometimes above their competitors' ELDP. Leader pricing. Retailers sometimes price particular fast-moving products at a lower price to attract customers to the stores. So, fast-moving products at a lower price is offered to attract customers. For example, a grocery retailer can sell eggs cheaper than other competing stores so that customers consider him while purchasing foodstuff. Since the customer is also likely to buy milk, bread, flour, etc. along with eggs, these products are priced slightly higher. Penetration pricing. Penetration pricing is the pricing technique of setting a relatively low initial entry price, a price that is often lower than the eventual market price. The expectation is that the initial low price will secure market acceptance by breaking down existing brand loyalties. So at first, initially the price is low, and after that the price is higher. First the price is low because to basically secure market acceptance by breaking down existing brand loyalties. Price lining. Price lining refers to the offering of merchandise at a number of specific but predetermined prices. Once set, the prices may be held constant over a period of time, and changes in market conditions are adapted to by changing the quality of the merchandise. So basically the price lining refers to the offering of when the merchandise is offered at a number of specific but predetermined prices, the prices which are predetermined, which are pre-decided. Once set, the prices may be held constant over a period of time, and changes in the market conditions, changes in the way the conditions of the market changes in those market conditions are adapted to by changing the quality of the merchandise, not the prices. Psychological pricing. Psychological pricing is a method of setting prices intended to have special appeal to consumers. This can be conducted in several ways. Prestige pricing uses high prices to convey a distinct and exclusive image for the product. This is done in order to evoke perceptions of quality and prestige with the product or service. So, high prices are kept to evoke exclusive image for the product and also the perceptions of quality and prestige of the product or service. Traditional pricing. Traditional pricing uses historical or long-standing prices for a sports product to determine the pricing. Reference pricing, it uses consumers' frame of reference that is established through previous experience purchasing the sports product or high levels of information search. So what is the reference of the people? Is it the high level of information search, or they have asked someone or somebody told them? So basically it is established through even past experience as well. Apart from these, few other popular strategies of setting retail prices are multiple unit pricing. Retailers use multiple unit pricing to encourage additional sales and to increase profits. That is why multiple unit pricing is encouraged. The gross margin that is sacrificed in a multiple unit sale is more than offset by its savings that occur from reduced selling and handling expenses. So the gross margin that is sacrificed in a multi-unit sale is more than offset by its savings that occur from reduced selling and handling of expenses. Bundle pricing. It is the practice of offering two or more different products or services at one price. Price bundling is used to increase both unit and rupee sales by bringing traffic into the store. It can also be used to sell less desirable merchandise by including it in a package with a product of great demand. So bundle pricing is there when two or more different products or services are sold, and it is price bundling is used to increase both unit and rupee sales by bringing traffic into the store. Extinction pricing. It has the overall objective of eliminating competition and involves setting very low prices in the short term in order to undercut competition or alternatively keep away potential new entrants. Demand-oriented pricing. A method of pricing in which the seller attempts to set price at the level that the intended buyers are willing to pay. It is also called value in use pricing or value-oriented pricing. Fixed and variable pricing. Most firms use a fixed price policy, that is, they examine the situation, determine an appropriate price and leave the price fixed at that amount until the situation changes, at which point they go through the process again. So that was all about the pricing strategies and what pricing strategies a firm uses to establish itself in the market. So these are some of the questions. You have to do it yourself. Question number 1, list from your observation for each retailer adopting the above mentioned pricing technique. Next, compare the pricing objectives of an independent retailer dealing in footwear, a retail chain outlet dealing in footwear. So an independent retailer who is dealing in footwear or a retail chain outlet who is dealing in footwear. You have to compare the pricing objectives between the two. That's all. Thank you. Happy learning. We learning.